What was your question? I grew up in a Christian family. We went to church every Sunday. My parents didn't force me to go to church. I wanted to go to church because after church, we went to McDonald's. So I didn't really want to go to church so much as I really wanted to go to McDonald's to worship at the Golden Arches. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was about 6 or 7 years old. Ever since I was little, I've had disciplinary problems in school. In 2nd grade, I got suspended for the first time. In 4th grade, the principal would bribe my friends with candy to tell him where I was. I was always wandering off. ADHD was the reason that I got in trouble so much, but I felt like it was something wrong with me. I felt like I was defective or that I didn't belong. I never really felt engaged by the material we were learning in school. It was so boring. I didn't feel I was learning anything from it, so I got disconnected from the work, then get into trouble doing something else. I felt if school is supposed to be for learning something and I'm not learning anything, well, what am I even doing here? In 5th grade, the school decided they would put me with a very strict teacher to try and beat it out of me. It didn't work. I was certainly more than willing to have a battle of wills with any adult. I was a very strong-willed child. And then some things happened, and then I sat down in a chair to talk about it. My life's had some twists and turns. You could say some ups and downs.
Care to share any of them?
Man, my sister was in youth group. She was always trying to get me to come to the retreats and events. Went on my first mission trip to Toronto. I had a really amazing experience. Felt like I encountered God for the first time. And when I talked to my sister at the end of that week, she started telling me about how much she loved me and how much she wanted me to be a part of this and experience it. You have to understand, I hated my sister's guts. So for her to take all of my hatred and hand me back love really got to me. Who is Jesus to me? And I don't know how to answer that question. God is a redeemer. Without Jesus, I wouldn't be able to forgive all of the people that I felt really hurt me over time. I feel like I went through such hell growing up that still needs to be redeemed. And that's why I hold so tightly to the promises that God gives me, because I know that all of my suffering is going to be worth it. It was really through my relationship with God that I was able to understand who I really was. I never considered myself to have a disorder. I knew that I was just different, that I wasn't a screw up, that it wasn't something with me that was wrong. I was just different. I was just made differently. My name is Alexander Amos, and this is my story.